Hi, my kings and queens, how are you doing? Today we're making a peri-peri jollof rice with oxtail grill. Now let me tell you a bit about peri-peri. It comes from Mozambique. Peri-peri is an important part of Mozambique's history as the sauce reflects the blend of cultures present in the country for centuries. Peri-peri chicken eventually made its way across the border to South Africa, but it all started in Mozambique. Let's go ahead. Let me show you how I make my peri-peri jollof rice. I hope you like it. Now, I've got my vegetables and I've washed it. Peri-peri seasoning is a flavorsome spice blend commonly used in Portuguese and African cuisines. It typically features a combination of chili flakes, paprika, garlic, and other herbs and spices. The seasoning delivers a spicy, smoky, and slightly tangy taste that enhances the flavor of various dishes. Now we're going to smoke the vegetables. I used tomato peppers, but you can use bell peppers and all that. Now cut the top of the garlic. Make sure that you add a bit of rosemary, any herbs of your choice, salt, and then don't forget your oil. You can use avocado oil, coconut, but I'm using olive oil. It goes to the oven. Now I have already washed my oxtail, but mark it a little bit so that the seasoning can infuse into it. But if you don't like oxtail, you can use any protein of your choice. Now I'm adding my homemade seasoning. You can improvise at this point. A bit of olive oil. Use any seasoning of your choice, okay? It could be barbecue seasoning, any cube. Make sure you add a bit of salt to it and then rub it around the meat. Let it marinate for some time. Now we'll go back and see the vegetables well roasted. You can use your food processor or your blender grinder to blend the vegetables, but here you can add a bit of oil, you can add seasoning if you want to, but I'm going to use it for jollof and I'll add seasoning later. Now let's see, look at that, and trust me, it tastes so good. Now squeeze the garlic, look at that butter, and then we'll go ahead and blend it again. I'm using 2 garlic. I love garlic. I love vegetables. Now we take it out of the food processor and then add a little bit to the oxtail and make sure you rub it around there. At this point, it's cooked already. You can use it for your tortilla, your pizza. I'm talking about the peri-peri, okay? Now we'll go ahead and grill or smoke the oxtail. I'm going to grill it. I don't like my meat halfway done or slightly cooked. I want it really, 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 really well done. Really, really well done. That's how I want it. So I'll take it back to the oven after flipping it because I want it really, really well cooked. This is what I do anytime I go to the restaurant. They ask, how do you like your meat? Cooked, semi-cooked, I said, no, I want it extremely well done. That's how I want it. Now we're going ahead with the jollof sauce. Add your olive oil and then your chopped onion. You can use any oil of your choice. We're going to stir fry this for about 5 to 6 minutes. We want it brown. Now I'm adding my bay leaf. You can add rosemary, thyme. You can add any herbs that you have at home. At this point, it's done. So I'm adding my tomato paste, homemade seasoning. Add your own seasoning. You can add cubes to it. You can add any seasoning that you love. Cooking is how you like it and how you make it. So add any seasoning that you like. Now I've been stir frying this for about 10 minutes. it's getting a little bit brown, so I'm going to add my peri-peri sauce. It tastes so sweet. Now I'm adding my crayfish or prawns powder. I use prawns powder, and this is the broth coming from the oxtail. You stir everything together until everything is really well combined. Cover it and give it 5 more minutes. It's been 5 minutes. The pepper is cooked already, so I don't have to overcook anything. I'm adding my washed basmati rice. I love washing my rice. I'm now adding salt to it because the broth had salt. I added salt to the vegetables, so I was careful with the salt. Now here you can add water to it, like 1 cup of water. But I love cooking my jollof in the sauce and then the heat. That's how I love cooking my jollof. But you can add a bit of water to it. But I didn't add any water. The broth and the sauce is doing the magic. Now add your cling film foil. It's going to trap the heat. So overall, I've been cooking the jollof for about 45 to 50 minutes now. Give it a stir, fingered rice. Now I'm adding my oxtail. After adding your oxtail, you can give it 3 more minutes or 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and then you're done. The rice is one by one. Now add your fine herbs. I'm adding parsley. You can add coriander, any fine herbs that you have. Add it. Give it 3 more minutes or 5 minutes, and look at this beauty. Let me know if you would try peri-peri jollof rice, or I would like to know if you have ever tried it before, or even if you have tried the peri-peri itself. It's so delicious. I'm thinking of making peri-peri soup. Maybe the next episode we will make peri-peri soup. I don't know the kind of protein that I'm going to use, but I sure will make it. Let me know if you would try this jollof or this peri-peri process, and if you do, let me know how yours went. But trust me, this is so delicious. Thanks for watching.